All right, what about now? Yo, Malibu, what's up? My internet. Okay, I don't know. My internet crashed, I want to say, but why the Wi-Fi was fine. Just my PC disconnected via Ethernet, but then didn't want to connect to the Wi-Fi, but then it solved itself after a minute. Very peculiar. Think we're back. Let's try to go. Let's look at a tournament game while we see. Oh, rip. I don't even know what's being played in here. I guess we'll just join a random. Okay, we're watching Dota. Dota's happening. I thought the Dota servers were down, but I guess it was just my internet crashing. Okay. Alright, well, I guess it's working again. I hope it doesn't randomly cut out in the middle of our next game. YOLO, here we go. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, people say there's power creep in Dota. So technically, when you go through these fine-tuning patches and you just nerf the best stuff, it's like, okay, I get it. We're kind of... If this is your, like, variance of heroes and the best and the worst, it's like, we shrunk it, so yeah, we're getting closer together. I don't understand why they don't do some buffs to, like, you know, bring up the other end. That's definitely a question mark on my end. I mean, that's not to say there weren't some small buffs, right? Like +1 armor, here's a little bit more damage, stuff like that. It's like, okay, cool. But I don't know, definitely strange. And without much communication, you never know. What's the theoretical best way to do this now?
Better get ready.
$289 with no extra auto attacks versus... Oops. That's fine. This one doesn't matter how quickly you put it together. 216. Okay, so Liquid Frost back to being way better for damage at level 2. That's a lot. Wait, is that right?
Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind.
Huh. Yo, maybe it's Jakiro time. That's a lot more damage than I thought. Because this is just 100. And this is 15 impact. So you only need... Yeah, the dual... As long as you use these together, the dual breath... Well, let me try actually the other order, actually. $290. I think Q into X is probably better. Marginal. That's pretty good. How is his win rate so low then? People, yeah, the Macropire nerf from previously, I guess. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage, guys. Jakiro looking good. I thought he was fine, and then he got this buff. Turns out his win rate's actually lower than I thought. So then maybe it wasn't that great. But now I'm looking at the damage numbers, and it's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. How can that not be good? We might try him. What do I do with my water? Where'd I put it? Should we play Jakiro? I've been working on Enchantress. Well, why not? Let's try it. Let's try this Ice Path buff. Or would I want the Icebreaker? Wind Ranger, if she's position 4, that could be a little annoying to use our abilities against. Could also argue versus a Pudge. Icebreaker might actually be better. I got a Luna on my team, though. I feel like I want Twin Terror. He has one. Okay, I'll let, what's his name, take it, the mid laner. It's been happening a lot today. Invoker support? Puck support? What's happening? I have smoke go. Hell yeah. Let's do it. I want to start Liquid Fire, but if we're going for First Blood, I'll save the skill point to go with Dual Breath. If it makes sense. I'm really not sure what we're laning against. I'm going to go Tangos in case that it's double range lane, which is a decent chance it is. I didn't see it. Was that the score? I missed it. I'm slow. I got distracted. I should have just kept going. The SF? Oh, that's not good. Time to make that 18-2. I don't know if I really need to take dual breath there. I was thinking about doing the trick to check for wards, but Gotta remember to be careful of this Pudge.
And they're off.
Rut-row.
Got a feeling this is gonna be good.
Okay, so who's coming where? Wind Ranger's coming to us. Can maybe sit here and cut her off. I expect to take a lot of harass here. Ah, damn. And I have brought the regen for it. Need our level 2. Damn, I should have blood grenaded. I'm tanking a little bit more damage than I probably should be. Let's kill this creep wave as fast as we can. Wasn't fast enough. It's been a while since we played Jakiro. We're not laning all that well. Doing a lot of damage just because it's our kit, but I think I could be doing more with taking less damage. Let's make sure we do a half pull this time around. Kind of want her to deny that. Oh my god, I missed it completely. Holy shit, it's so bad. too late on that one. Ah, damn. I knew it was coming.
Careful with Sunstrike.
Let's kill him. Let's kill him.
You can take the Wisdom Rune Axe.
It's keeping him out of the lane, I guess.
If they come, let's try to kill. Go, go, go.
Towers coming apart. Good luck getting out of this.
What? Oh my god, guys. Disaster. I was trying to hit both the puck and the pudge. If we ice path the pudge, we maybe get the kill. Ooh. Definitely a rough Jakiro game for us. All right, well, he missed one on me earlier when I was just walking, so I guess karma.
Double kill.
Damn, I keep forgetting about Sunstrike. True, there's no rubric at least. That is something going for us. I wonder if an Atos would help my team. I'm trying to think about what to build. Usually I would just go more aura types with the Visage. But this is... There's a Puck. There's a Wind Ranger. We're gonna have an Orchid, but...
Okay, guys, I buy orchard and come use smoke quick.
Your bottom tower's in a tight spot. Might want to check your bottom tower.
Disaster. Am I tilted? I don't feel tilted, but boy, am I missing everything. I guess after we missed call, I should have just left. Well, never mind. We don't need the macropire damage with the Visage, just need to be with him.
Go, go, go. I'm very strong right now.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well. Think the gods are gonna help?
Oh, why you?
Well, your bottom tower.
That should have been an ice frost hit. That is quite unfortunate.
Double kill.
All right, I kind of griefed my lane, and then these early rotations are kind of not the best. Oh no. Hopefully it's at least drawing them away from the Luna. I need... in case we run into Invoker. Oh, that didn't hit the boys.
Radiant structures must have been fortified.
You know, this game I should be maxing Ice Path. And I should have maybe taken Icebreaker Facet as well, but... Should I just deny this? It's pretty low.
The other fellas couldn't save their top tower. They'll feel that in the morning.
Unstoppable.
Where's the Sunstrike? Gonna hope this is fine.
Your mid tower's coming apart.
Okay, he's got blink. Maybe with the blink call, our crowd control won't be so bad.
Let's try to catch Shadowfiend maybe. Top.
This is either gonna go really well or really badly, guys. I tell ya.
Put what? Luna here. Come try to fight. Have good vision.
They're meaning to smash.
Aw. Alright, we're gonna trade kills for soul assumption kills. We'll take it. Diffusal? Jeez. I don't know if Atos is worth it at this point. I might just do like Glimmer. Ooh, cast range. Yeah, why not? We have both of these. Hopefully that's enough mana regen to cover.
Мага не могу.
No, I don't think I watched Pyrian Flax's old stuff. I wasn't really into Dota at that time, I think. I don't know exactly the window he made those, but... Anything? I feel like I got into Dota relatively late compared to most people, or like most of the Dota crowd. Oh god, Cataclysm.
Kill.
I'm gonna TP out of here. They're gonna be looking. Get me out.
What are you doing, Axe? The fuck, man?
Since they all went bottom, I want to shove this in at the least. I think I've got more missed ice paths than hits, which is not
bro,
good.
We need you, please, bro. We won this game, but you don't play with us. Play together, bro. Together.
Come on, man.
Sunstrike almost got me there.
Might want to check your bottom tower.
Or Cataclysm almost got me in the fountain. It's like, I'm pretty tanky. I think I'm gonna live.
Might want to check your bottom tower.
I'd like to shove bottom a little further, but I'm scared.
Careful, bro. Careful.
Man, you have 25 minutes only farm Axe.
I should have done the Glimmer earlier. I need to double check the math now that they changed the numbers, but I'm pretty sure you would use Liquid Fire in most of these mid to late game fights where you're probably not chasing people to use Liquid Frost. But if you do get like the combo of spells, then you're just going to use Liquid Frost in those cases. In the laning stage, it now seems like it's more worth it to use Q and Liquid Frost together. And anytime you're just using Liquid Fire, or like just an auto attack, then you just Liquid Fire. And then... yeah, I guess that's it, actually. If you're using a spell, use Liquid Frost. If you're not, use Liquid Fire. If you're taking a tower, use Liquid Fire. If you're farming a wave, Liquid Fire is AoE compared to Liquid Frost. And I suppose if you need the attack slow more than the damage, but I feel like those situations are rare. I thought for sure when she was saying we can't fight, it was can't fight. But then she pings her Ags, so maybe she meant we can fight. All right. I don't care if we win or lose, but we need to start landing more of our abilities. We have been really messing up on that front.
Arch, come. Triangle.
Your top tower's in trouble. That top tower of yours ain't doing so good. No breaking down the radiant structures like this. Your top tower's hurting. Too bad about your top tower.
1,000 gold.
Get you.
Funny game, funny. Oh, bro, whoa, why is that game?
Double kill.
Where was my... For some reason I was struggling to place this, and in that time, we're dead. Kinda sucks.
Radiant's gone and fortified their structures. Your mid tower ain't doing too well.
Oh, man. And this, Sunstrike combinations. Didn't expect it, but the shackle shots, the dismember, the coils, pretty crazy.
Might want to do something about your
All
top
right,
rack.
they're raging at each other instead of me and my horrible performance.
So much for your top rack.
Lol.
Your mid tower's gone. What can you do? Other fellas are after your mid racks.
I agree.
Sorry, I missed your mid racks. Your mid
Come over there. What? Oh man, guys, I got thrown off by the pause. He walked back into it. Lol. Oh, it's my turn now. I'm on the left side when they go. I'm not in range. Oh.
Unstoppable.
Ugh. Disaster. All right, everyone's angry. Let's just mute them. In lane, I think my level 1 and level 2 needed to be a lot stronger. Once they picked up like phase shift and all this stuff, it was really hard to use my stuff, and then they both outrange me. So I think I really need to push it in those early levels. We sorta did, but it wasn't fine-tuned enough. I don't have an excuse for missing so many spells. My team's flaming me, which is never nice, but it is kind of true. I don't feel bad about this one, but... Where's my ice pad? Oh no, I went into the hook. Rip. But there were several that I just like missed a little bit. I don't know. I guess we haven't played in a little bit, but That was more than I think I should have missed. Yeah. Dang, I even had first blood. What could I build with that? I think the wand didn't make sense. Should I just bought like a straight null talisman? I don't think I had the money. I think what I bought's probably fine. We'll do one more, but I kind of want to wait a moment to make sure we end up with different teammates. Let's see if anyone picked Kez.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
No Kez. Too bad. Looks like Helm Dominator still on Centaur.
Tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
And Centaur. The mana cost doesn't stop Centaur from buying it. Does it stop anybody? Centaur's dumb as a brick. Magnus still bought one. Helm Dom still alive and kicking. That is a bold continued charge.
Tower's done for.
All right, that's probably enough. Ooh, goodbye, Magnus. I think we're ranked 28 on him. Yeah. I haven't really been trying. Even though he went through this period where he was pretty good, and I probably should have played more Jakiro at that time, but... Looks like 6 months since we last played Jakiro. Apparently that's all it takes to miss every skill shot. What did this Jakiro do? Icebreaker. In hindsight, I wish that's what I had gone, though it's not like that would have helped me hit the ice pass that I missed, so guess it wouldn't have mattered in the end. I thought with Luna, the Twin Terror might pay off, like a little bit more right-click harass. But again, they kind of outranged us. And whittled us down. Is Lich bad? I thought he'd be a natural counter to punish folks who buy it. Lich versus Helm of the Dominator? Folks who buy Helm? Okay, yeah. I think it's fine. Excuse me, sorry. I've had this... I'm mostly better from being sick, but I have this perpetual, like, tiny cough every now and then. I'm like 3 days into that, waiting for it to go. On one hand, you could say it's good versus them because if they're on their own with their Helm Dom, you can bounce to the ult between them and get the kill. But you could also say the Helm Dom counters Lich because in team fights, instead of bouncing between heroes, you might have like an extra creep or two in there that tanks a couple shots. So I think because Ice Spire can be used to get the solo kills when they're not next to teammates, it's probably more of a nerf to Lich than a buff. Having Helm Doms in the game, I mean. But probably not so much that you can't play him. And he does have a positive win rate. I think part of that is that for as much as everyone's complaining about Helm of the Dominator, I don't think it's actually... Like, I don't think every pub player picked it up, you know, for a lot of brackets. So I don't think it's been a huge issue for him. And then it's just like, it's just playing Lich in general at that point, which is good. And he just got a small buff. So I think he's up to 53% win rate or something. Unfortunately, I don't find Lich that exciting. Otherwise, maybe I would try him a bit more. Oh, Arcano, goodbye. It's been a while since I've seen a tiny mid. Is his name literally just a dot? Where is his name? Oh, he doesn't have one. Interesting. Can you do that for... How do you do that for pro Dota? Don't you have to, like, register a name?
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
We are cute, right? Yeah.
Dire's mid tower's having difficulties.
Alright, should we be watching your games instead? I did want to check up on builds, but it's mostly the same. While we're waiting for queue times, anyone want a match reviewed?
Radiant's mid tower.
We will do proper, like a full stream for it soon again. Actually, maybe even Monday. We'll still do the Wednesdays, but I'm thinking about adding in some extra days for it too, because we're streaming more. We might be able to do it Monday as a way to see what is going on in the world.
You are no more.
See how the meta shifts have maybe affected y'all's games. I think Tusk is really good in the current meta. Tiny, not so much. Oh, it's close. Tiny. You can play Tiny if you want. Old Doritos Quats is here, doing it. I don't know if I would really recommend it, but for a pub game, I mean, it's kind of whatever. Tusk is actually very good right now. Really good with a lot of popular heroes. Jakiro, for example. Shadow Fiend, Dawnbreaker, good pairings. Marcy. Snowball Save, really good versus Bane versus Shadow Shaman. You might see him a little more in your pubs. The Snapfire ult's coming in. Lasso, except Bat Rider's not that common in pub games. They are tricky, though. I don't disagree. You definitely need to commit some time to watch replays and then practice a lot. You got to play a lot to get the hang of it. No, don't worry. This is a place to improve. Look, I griefed that last game. The last stream, I played Enigma support, griefed that game. I myself am griefing games in my rank. So for whatever rank you're at, don't worry. We all make mistakes. This is a safe learning place. We will start with this Queen of Pain game. I don't know how much time. We'll see how long the queue time goes, I guess. Quap 4, huh? Let's just take a quick look. We may not be able to get very far depending when we find a game. I wouldn't really recommend Quap support. I want it to work. I know some people who do make it work. It's not the greatest thing out there, but I think you can rely on kind of just bullying people with Q. I can't say I know the best build for it. I know one person who does it, who goes the other... Sorry. The other one, I think they get an urn. I think they get the... believe it or not, the Orb of Venom, because I think it actually amplifies Orb of Venom for a little bit more damage. But anyways, whether you play Queen of Pain or not, I mean, in this bracket, you'll see other weird stuff like Sand King, so why not? Careful of this. I know you have Blink. Technically, you just force some stuff out, but I don't think you need to go that far. So let's go back to this, right? It's tempting to go for this guy, and you kind of force it, forcing yourself to blink out, even though you also did bait some spells out for them. But if you just sit in the lane with Spirit Breaker, like, look at the creeps. So they have 4 creeps. You have 3, and then this one's about to die. So it's going to stay in this area, and then what's Juggernaut going to do? Like, he still wants last hits, so he is going to walk up to here on his own. And at that time, you can then use Shadow Strike from, like, back here without having to chase through this Sand King and then risk taking damage even as you have the blink out. Or you can save the blink for the aggressive use of it, because maybe Juggernaut walks up, you land the Q, you get him low, and then you can, like, blink to kill him. So in these type of situations, don't feel forced to go find this guy. It's okay to just sit here, and then, for example, let's say Spirit Breaker's, who knows what he's doing. You could just deny this creep. That's still useful. And then as this one gets low, below 50, you could start hitting this. So those are some stuff you could do without having to kind of make this forced play. Now you're kind of low without blink, so you're like scared, you're sitting way back here. The perfect game. Well, we got one piece of feedback in for you. I think it's a pretty good one. For example, here, some creep denies. Let's say you hadn't just killed him and you're thinking about, like, forcing aggression. Maybe you do. It depends on the situation. But it can also be just sit and deny creeps, and when they walk up, then you can use abilities on them. All right, sorry guys, we got into a game, so we weren't able to check too many replays. So we had some rough games. How can we redeem ourselves?
10 seconds to go.
Pugna. Shall we see if Pugna nerfs were that big? I may not need this observer. Let's see what happens. Monday. Well, back up. Wednesday, we will definitely do replay analyses, the whole stream. Next stream after today will be Monday, and I probably will want to play some Dota, but I'm also open to do a little bit more replay analysis stream type stuff on that day. We might do a mix. Let's see. But if you guys want to drop by on Monday, then we'll definitely have some there. I declare it so right now. We have an offlane Kunkka. That's kind of uncommon. Yo, what are the odds? Queen of Pain 4? He's here to showcase how it's done? Unlikely. Yo, whoa. It's actually Queen of Pain carry? I was memeing, but Queen of Pain might actually be here. Oh, okay. They think it might be a Leshrat carry instead. Perhaps the Tidehunter carry. Okay, that actually... I would put Tidehunter over Queen of Pain. Or, sorry, over Leshrat. I think I'll get a Fairy Fire. Hey, No Fear, what's up? Yeah, it's been a while. I was not streaming for a bit because of casting and then being sick, so I was also gone for a bit, but I am back. And in fact, we're probably going to be streamer mode for a bit. I think I'm going to do more streams than videos because I've been a little less motivated on videos lately. So might as well do more replay analysis streams, which I think a lot of people seem to enjoy. Play a bit more Dota.
Out of my way.
All right, I'm just going to send it. I'm just going to, like, run in here. If I get caught, I probably just die. What in the world? I just noticed.
Oblivion come. Out of my way.
Okay, Wyvern probably blocked our camp.
30 seconds to showtime.
Dude, we're getting some...
Already there.
The name's living up to it, too. Life is hard here. Do we have a positive...
I was headed that way myself.
I'm buff, though. Don't worry. What's happening? I can't tell.
And away
Oh, a nice torrent. Oops.
First blood.
First blood, and here come the sharks.
a little jogged.
I think I'd rather open up our camp than block their camp, so I'm gonna...
Yonder I walk. Oh, I'm gone. I was headed that way myself. I'm under attack. I'm going. Out of my way. Nothing to crack at it. Wandering.
Oops. That was poorly timed. Hit the creeps with that. This is my level 2. Damn. Missed that range creep.
Yonder I walk. Nothing to crack at it.
Nice.
Have fun trying to bust down.
Thank you, Siphoning Ward. Although, how did this happen? How did their creeps end up going to this camp? I did a pull, and they're over there. What in the world? What do I need? I need booties, something like this. I need to... Actually, I don't want that. I want the... I should have gone for the 4-minute rune there, I think. Left Kunkka to do this pull on his own. Money Q right there. What are you doing here? I'm being greedy here. I'm going mid, careful. Might be a little late here. I'm scared because if Leshrac finds me. Damn. Fortunately.
Your mid tower's coming apart. Oblivion comes.
Fortunately, it's spawn top. Thank goodness. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised they did the Ghost Scepter BKB change. I don't fully get why. It seems like they're trying to make it easier to kill people. They've removed a lot of the, like, really good ways to live in a cheesy way. You know, like Aeon Disc. Aeon Disc, this Ghost Scepter stuff. Oh, I didn't realize it worked on the neutrals, guys. Oops, I should be getting the Wisdom Shrine. I don't think they can make it. Phew. Was not expecting that.
Oh, yes.
Am I gonna die? Deny me, I think. All right, let's get, what's good this game? There's a lot of magic damage. Glimmer Cape could be good. Pretty pub classic too. As an Invis Nyx Assassin. Alright, Glimmer sounding pretty good to me. Buy some small items on the way. Nice. Uh-oh. Alright, there's too many creeps here to miss. I'm gonna come over. I did want to double stack, but that's a lot of creeps. Help me get towards level 6. I should have just started draining. I was never going to outrun him. I was thinking, like, is there a way I can get a creep to use a spell to heal me here?
Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind.
I do want to get back bottom as well, so we can just... I want to blast this tower. Oh, damn.
Almost feel bad for your top tower. Your top tower's getting all banged up. On my way. That top tower of yours ain't doing so good. Radiant's toughened up their structures. Yonder, I walk.
Damn, too slow on the drain. Well, we got the carry queen, I guess.
Double kill.
Ugh, got shredded by that, though.
Almost feel bad for your top tower.
Is this worth it? This is kind of dicey.
Good luck. Your mid tower ain't doing too well. Oh, I'm gone. Your mid tower ain't doing too well. Try me. The other fella's aiming to wreck your bottom tower.
Oh, no.
Kill.
I don't know why I walked in so far to do that. Damn, that came a bit faster than I thought it would.
Double kill.
Damn, this Leshrac.
Kill.
11-1-1. We've got Leshrac problems. Oh no.
Oh, I'm caught. Your mid tower's coming apart. I'm going.
Holy shit!
Your mid tower needs a little help. You wish. I'll do you violence.
I end up looking mid, missing this stack. It almost made it. Got stuck in the corner of each other. Never mind.
Netherly. Already there. A little shot. Why not? Your bottom tower ain't long for this world. Dire structures low. Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind. Your mid tower's gone.
Mage Slayer, literally impossible to kill. We've been decimated by this Leshrac. I think no one else is a problem. Ember even was doing well in the mid lane, got that kill. I don't actually know if he was doing well. He might have still been losing before that kill, but... Oof. Since then, this Leshrac destroying us. Okay. Blade Mail on Kunkka could help reflect some of that. Though at this point he's so rich, he also has the Yules. Usually I'd say Pugna's good versus Leshrac, but maybe when there's this much farm, not quite. All right, we gotta get him. Oh no! It's rough. Okay, we got Leshrac for how much gold? 1,800. I'll take that. Get Sonic Wave, but we kill her. I don't know what to do as a support when my team doesn't do what I want them to do. Often I feel like they split push when we should group up and take harder fights over easier ones. Yeah, that definitely, it happens. If they're split pushing instead of grouping, I would just try to follow whoever you think is most important. Or like it's most likely to work out when you're with that person. Because like you said, you don't really have a choice otherwise. You can also join in on the split pushing. Like everybody split pushes non-stop. That can also work. I better buy dust. Luna's gonna go there. Maybe I should get a second ward bot.
On my way.
Let's do this.
Why not?
Yeah, I can't help that.
A little jaunt. Hate to be your mid tower right about now. Radiant's
Just gonna have to try to split push this side.
Banana's reach is long. Oh yes. That top tower of yours.
I've been really unlucky. There's been a lot of games I keep thinking I want Searing Signet, and
Your top tower.
we've yet to find it. Luna might actually get this without me doing anything, so I'll let one wave go by.
Wandering. Your top tower's hurting heavily. You're only making it worse. By the nether witches.
I should have at least put this further, so if they sentry here, they don't get it. Oh, who was that who showed there? I missed who it was. I am scared.
Already there.
Oh shit, it's daytime.
Might want to check your bottom tower.
I would have preferred nighttime creep cutting.
Double kill.
Absolutely massive. Holy. They overcommitted way too hard there. Thank goodness.
Yonder I wander.
What should we... Am I about to get vendetted? Hope not. What should we build?
Oblivion come.
Ah, I had no mana. Shoot. I screwed that up. Ah, what am I doing, guys? That fight was really bad. I was not prepared. I should have saved Luna. She might have still died. I should have decrepified myself in that situation. And then I just like misclicked on my drain targets.
Your mid tower.
How many games do you think are carried by one player on either side? That's a good question. I don't know about other brackets where Smurfs might be a little bit more common. I feel for my games, it's rare that one person is like truly responsible for the entire win. It does happen. For example, here, Leshrac is owning. Let's see, Aether Lens is nice, but I think this is not the game for it. I think we need more...
Your top tower.
Do I build a pipe? He's got a pipe, okay.
Why not?
Holy Locket heal? Force Staff could be good to keep us away from Leshrac. Is a Blink good?
aiming to wreck your bottom tower.
Don't make me chase you. By the nether reaches.
Damn. I guess I was too aggressive of a teleport there. Actually, you know, now that I'm reminded of that, Blink Dagger in the end might be the way to go, just because I can sit far back, and then when they go for the Wyvern's Curse Ravage stuff, I can blink over it.
Your bottom tower's toast.
Oh. Yeah, they... For as much magic resistance and all that we need to buy, they also bought it, greatly reducing our damage. I can't wait to see the ratio of damage that Leshrac did.
Your bottom tower's tight.
Good ult from Wyvern, though. If I was not the target, then that Wyvern ult would have been useless. I would have saved them. Which is probably a reason to not have aggressively TP'd that far. I didn't realize Leshrac had, or Wyvern had Blink, though. This kind of move is really dangerous, by the way, guys. Usually they've set up Vision. We're smoked, so it's like a little better, but... I almost messed that up, guys.
Out of my way. Oblivion comes.
Gonna snipe some of those for my Blink Dagger. Maybe I should have TP'd.
Out of my way.
So many Yules! Should I also get one? Yeah, that's why I didn't want to fight there. It is just too hard into... Like, if Leshrac is nearby, we should not fight. We need to fight anybody that is not Leshrac.
Hate to be your mid tower right about now.
Oh, how else do I live versus Leshrac? What else can we buy? I can maybe buy my own BKB. It would be pretty good to keep me alive, but I don't know if I do that much damage during it.
I'm not sure what happened back there. I'm not going to let it happen again.
You ain't done.
Maybe the scaling finger damage will tip us over the edge.
Oblivion comes. Crack at it.
I don't know where Wyvern is. They're probably all up here, though.
Oh,
Okay, there's Wyvern.
a little jaunt.
That top tower of yours ain't doing so good.
I'm going.
Do we want to fight?
I will play myself.
Ah, this big old Tide Hunter is in my way.
Kill.
Just hang on tight.
Which is better? Probably Whisper the Dread, typically. At least we can get more magic resistance. It's just it's an arms race. Who can build more magic damage and magic resistance? Oh, 49 to 28. What a beatdown. Holy crap. Is Lesh good, though, or just having a good game? Both. There are certainly cases where people think someone is smurfing, and it's just like, okay, they're just having a good game. But you do have to be, to some degree, a good player to take advantage of a good game, right? Leshrac has had a good start, and he has known how to push his limits and blink aggressively for kills. So I do think he's at least showing to be a good player. I could have been doing more there. I was like talking. The ol' NA high ground throw, boys. We're good to go. There's a chance. I shouldn't have healed him.
A little jaunt. I was headed that way myself. You win. Money changes hands. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm gone.
Leshrac's coming here. Whole team's on the way.
Oh, yes.
Don't die out here. Freaking
No tide, no tide. We should fight.
freaking war
We
story.
can try, but we need to kill the wyvern.
Why don't I have my ward down? I think she whiffed me anyways. Ah, shit, I had the long charges. I don't think I actually had to blink out of there.
Double kill.
Yeah, maybe it would have been better to wait for the BKB. We still had like 3.5 minutes. No Tide Hunter's tempting because he's got Mage Slayer and Pipe. He's a huge part of the team fight, but clearly we did not have the damage to do it without that. They're dead for a minute. This might be it, actually. Try to push this lane out of here so that these don't also disable backdoor on us.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well. Dire structures looking fortified. Ain't your mid tower right about now.
Oh my god! That's where if I was able to decrepify her. Well, maybe I don't know. For a while, I thought the change was actually to make Ghost Scepter and BKB work because it was bugged. I was like, oh, maybe this is actually a buff. That would have saved her there. Oh well. We definitely just took some fights we were not supposed to. Even with Leshrac popping off, we actually had a shot this game. But not like this. One last fight. What are the odds? The greatest hold you've ever seen in your life.
Mid tower needs a little help.
I shouldn't have moved.
Your mid tower's done for.
Oops. All right. Let's see. What's the damage? Oh my god, 44,000. Next highest on this team is 30,000, and it's Queen of Pain. Oh man. Yeah, we got shredded by him. I had some misclicks. Funny enough, I feel like we were pretty on point with Micro yesterday when we were playing Enchantress and Helm Dom stuff. But coming in today with the regular old heroes, messing up some spell casting and targeting and stuff. We took a break for like 3 weeks. So I expected to be rusty. But I feel like yesterday was better than today, which is not usually how that goes. Oh well. I don't mind if we drop some MMR. It'll speed up our queue times for NA. Yeah, like up to here was kind of okay. Leshrac versus Ember, and it's this like 5 to 4K is actually okay. Our lane did not go great though. We missed more farm than I think we should have. I also never really made it in time to help with more power runes. I think we helped with the 6-minute one. So we could have done more. But there were some comeback moments. Like around here, 20 minutes, 5K difference. That's actually not that bad. I did not realize we were 20K behind when we got Roche, though. That's crazy. That was worse than I thought. It was going to be a real hard comeback, even if we hadn't choked that. But if we had waited for BKB, maybe there was a shot. Maybe there was a shot. patch lost us the game. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It wasn't me, it was the patch. How do you feel about Underlord on positions other than 3? I think mid Underlord's kind of cool versus a couple heroes. And then carry Underlord I am open to, but it's definitely out there. And you're going to need some, you know, different play style from the team. Oh. I'll be right back before we do a little more. Yeah, I am not a believer in support Underlord. I think you're just not using your facet at that point, which is always a waste. Oh, it looks like we played enough games to get our medal back. 2,000. And, ooh, today was rough. We lost a lot of games today, but that's okay. It's all part of the getting back into streamer mode process. 70% rank confidence. It's been ages since we've had 100%. Okay, as part of, you know, Chill Friday and, you know, maybe 4 losses where we should call it, we're going to do some variety to end the day. We're going to play a game called Ratatan, which is it's a vibe. I don't know if it's for everyone, but just... It's a very chill time for me. That's what I like about it. It's just like this little rhythm roguelike. It's still an early access, but... I want to play a little bit of it, I think. I don't have it set up for the stream, though. Let me do this. Let me change the titles first. If you guys still have Dota questions, feel free to ask me. We can chit chat Dota. But I'm gonna end the day with some variety for fun. Once I actually set this up, I should have done this beforehand. You'll have to let me know if it's too loud. Where am I? Where's the audio? I think it's a little loud on stream based on the bars. I'm gonna lower it a little. Okay, this game is co-op, so I've actually been playing with my fiance a bit in our free time. It's still early access, so there's probably going to be changes in the future. But essentially, this is a spiritual successor to Patapon. It was very loud. Okay, let me keep reducing it. Spiritual successor to Patapon, and you essentially there's like you give a beat command to the boys. They fight for you. It'll actually be easier to see once we go into it. What are some of the biggest patch changes? Ghost Scepter cannot be... Well, you can use it while BKB debuff immune, but it doesn't do anything. So that is a... It's honestly not even that common of an interaction, which is why I was surprised they did that. Actually, this is not a good spot for the camera. Here, I'll be... Oops. I'm gonna put myself, like, here for now. Oh, actually, I should have done for the viewer experience. It'll be easier if we have this on. What other big changes were there in the patch? That was honestly mostly it. The Dominator nerf, I don't think is quite enough to actually mean anything. A few heroes will stop building it, but I think if you need it, it'll still be good. We'll see if I can do this while talking. So essentially you give like rhythm commands and then the boys do it. And then you like roguelike your way through. Let's see. You're on your road to Immortal from Herald. Huh, what would be good from Crusader? Well, if you are... It's so hard to talk while doing this. If you are intent on truly making the journey all the way from Crusader to Immortal, it is going to take a while, but that means you might as well just really work on long-term habits. Rather than like, let's say your goal was Archon from Crusader. You can kind of like fudge your way there, like, okay, play really good heroes, and like, here's one trick to like really focus on, and it bumps you up enough to get to Archon. But if you're gonna go all the way to Immortal, that's not gonna be enough. Right? Like, I mean, if you want to go step by step, yes. And that's perfectly fine to do if you want to do that. But I also think if you say like, okay, whether it takes me 100 games now or 100 games scattered throughout my journey, it doesn't really matter, right? But if you improve map awareness now, for example, that's going to be a useful skill in Crusader, all the way into Immortal, and then all the way as your road continues to the pro level, as I'm sure you'll go. You always need map awareness, right? I think that's one of the best skills you could learn early. I also think laning is one of the best skills to learn early. And you're gonna have to revisit this. As much as I'm saying like, oh, well, if you dedicate some time now, you know, it'll serve you forever. You're gonna have to go back to it. You know, like, it's not like you're suddenly gonna become a Crusader into an Immortal laner and then just work on other parts of your game. It is going to be a process. But I think laning stage, map awareness. What else? I think those are probably the two biggest things that could really help you from Crusader all the way to Immortal. Oh shit. We had fever and I immediately missed it. Let's do lightning. My boys have a weapon that one of them is better with fire, but besides that, I don't think it really matters too much. This is so peaceful compared to Dota. After we get out of a stressful Dota game, this is the way. This is Ratatan. It's like a very basic rhythm game roguelike. Where you clear different levels, you get powers like this, which we're gonna take. Probably this hustle tech, which I haven't really been using up to this point, but that's because this is the early levels. Why not? This can sometimes pay off a lot. You essentially pay some health to get some choices here, which I don't actually know the best build, but I'm gonna do health. And then this one. Oh, we got 3. Let's go. That's lucky. I don't have any money, so we can just do more health. You ever watch the anime Hamtaro as a kid? When it showed on TV, I would watch it. I don't actually know the story, the complete story of Hamtaro. That's a good point. It's been a while since I thought about Hamtaro. Kind of curious where that went. I gotta look into the deep lore of Hamtaro. I like maybe that's where my love of hamsters came from. I think hamsters are so cute. I wish we could have hamsters, but we have cats. That's not a good combo. Okay, level 1 boss. It's a giant crab. Hermit crab, I suppose. There are other stuff like guarding. Here, we'll do one here. So technically you learn different commands to dodge enemy attacks. But as you upgrade, a lot of the early levels can just be brute force, which is what I've been doing. So if this is your first time looking at the game, you're like, all you do is move and attack. Okay, that was terrible. I can't talk and do this. That's why. Because we have played, my fiance and I. So then the early levels are easy. And you just kind of brute force it. Otherwise, you gotta learn to, like, jump time special attacks. Or, geez, I really can't do it while talking. Or, like, when to guard and all that. Chase him, boys. Oh, who's that? Thank you. Whoa, whoa.
Hey.
There's an adult version of Hamtaro? What does that even mean? What does that mean? Hey, Valkrix, what's up? I'm just imagining the same plot of Hamtaro, but they swear. Like, they just got different voices. There's blood. I feel like I missed a comment. We can't be talking about Hamtaro. There's no... I refuse to believe there's an adult version of Hamtaro. Of Naruto, sure, where you might have more violence compared to, like, a kid's version channel, but... There's no way. I'm being trolled here. There's no way. That would be pretty sick, though, actually. I would love that. Imagine the first season of an anime of Hamtaro, you know, is, like, super kid-friendly. Super kid-friendly, and then it slowly develops into, like, a wartime story or something. Actually, I like that trope. I like when a really... Like, if Ratatan actually had a super dark underneath lore and the game developed to that, I actually really like that stuff. As far as I know, Ratatan doesn't. I'm trying to think of one that does. I need to catch up on Berserk. Oops. That's what I get for looking away. I mean, it's a rhythm game, so technically I don't need to look. Get him! Guys, don't touch armadillos in real lives. They carry disease. I don't even have enough ice powers. Ah, whatever. It's epic. We'll take it. I've picked up no money. No, NPR. I haven't. I've heard of that one, but I did not watch it. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe that's the trope. Let's do one. I need a hustle tech upgrade. I don't even have anything that gets a barrier. No, I got you, but now I do wish there was an adult version of Hamtaro. That'd be sick. Hamsters in real life are pretty hardcore, or they can be, because they're just animals, and sometimes they just snap, and they'll just like fight each other and eat each other. Put that in Hamtaro. Scar the kids. This episode, Hamtaro eats his friend. Popularity vote, Hamtaro eats his least popular friend. I don't even need to do it now, actually. I don't know why I'm so bad at getting money. They're called tokens in this game. When my fiance and I play together, she always ends up with more money. But I don't know we do anything different. She's here to rub it in my face. No, that didn't come up. Have you played the new Dragon Ball MOBA? I didn't know there was one. I don't feel like I need more health. Let's actually go get money. I guess I never really watched Fast and Furious, but I do know that it starts as regular racing and then it gets progressively ridiculous. I think embracing ridiculousness, though, it's fun. I think it's a slightly different trope than what I was originally thinking, where there's like a dark understory to a lighthearted game. Like if Slime Rancher became horror as time went on. Alright, fortunately all these early levels we can kind of do whatever. Later on we'll have to not screw up. There's probably one more world where it's not that... Ooh. I really don't have any water stuff, though. After this boss, there's a third world, which shouldn't be too bad for where my character's at. And then the fourth and the fifth worlds are the problem.
But not for me.
Don't you play on easy mode before you start wanting to try to flex over here? Get 'em, boys. Oh, I got some boys that got yeeted over there. Ah! I was looking away. Although I like this game, I'm not sure if it's the best streamer game. I feel like it's hard to ramble and talk and read chat while doing this. This game feels like a fever dream. That's the vibe. Just like chill rhythm, chill fever dream game. This version's a lot more colorful. Some of the original like Patapones were much more. There was a very like tribal theme to the art and the soundtrack. This one, similar concept, rhythm to move the boys around, but way more colorful. Different types of like worlds and therefore musics. For example, this jungle beat is now going to be very different. Starts kind of slow though. I hope some of the stuff they changed, because this game's still in early access, they're still doing stuff. I kind of hope moving the character will become more impactful. Because I feel like what a lot of it ends up being is you have the boys follow you, you walk up, you have them start attacking, and then you just back up. In the boss fights, you do have to dodge things. But leading up to that, especially as you fail a run and you have to go back, like a lot of this early stuff is, I feel you kind of just like send them forward and attack and you just sit back here. Like, look at me. What kind of leader am I? I'm hiding by the door. But because of that, the health doesn't matter until boss fights. So I feel like if they could do something about that, that'd be good. Oh, this costs tokens. Oh, Hef is here. Okay, we're gonna do it. Oh, I didn't know you could get money from this. I got so much money. Oh my god. Wait, we can do like 1,000,000 pulls now. Holy shit. So these weapons are what the boys will use, and when you're in the base world, you can equip them. I didn't know you could get tokens from this lottery, but I just got a ton of money, so I'm just gonna use it. I also see some items from the boss fights coming in here, so you can use those to craft weapons. Wow, this is pretty lucky, yeah. I'm just gonna use all my money on this. This won't really help this particular run. In fact, it's probably negative because now I don't have money to use at a shop to buy actual things for this run. But in terms of the long-term upgrades, that was probably pretty good. Do you think if we use this rhythm in Dota, teammates would follow? Maybe that's what we need to do when they're just not listening. Alright, team, let's Ratata our way over here to Tormentor. If I do TI again, that could be the voice lines. I just gotta get the entire casting and talent crew. Everyone just records different Ratata voice lines. And then you mix and match. Will I even buy anything useful from the shop? I don't think so yet. Tofufu, I do the same thing. I do all my health sometimes, and it's like, oh, we have 30 health. I think I'm at the point now where I have enough weapons that I don't have to do it. Now I want to... I haven't actually beaten the last boss yet. Which, arguably, if I keep gambling everything, I might get enough upgrades to make it easy enough. But I feel like I have enough. So I'm trying to actually build up power through the run to beat the final stuff. Maybe we'll do it live on stream. All the boys are dead. Get in there, boys. I think I'm actually pretty close towards the end of what's available in early access. I don't fully know that to be true. But especially playing offline, I don't know how many times we'll actually play this game on stream. Let's actually get boss damage. How much power am I at? 13. Sometimes you get the boys for free randomly, so I'm gonna... My cap is at 15. I'm gonna go for powers instead. And then I think the next game we'll play on stream for chill at the end is Hades 2. But in between queue times, I don't know. I don't think Hades 2 really fits for that. Yeah, we still have Ratatan, or sorry, not Ratatan, Rimworld and Factorio to do for that. I also think they should move the screen down a little bit. I feel like everything you look at is at the bottom, and the middle and top is mostly empty space. It's like filled with a nice background, but you don't actually need to look there. I think the screen should shift down like in 2 inches. Get him. Let's go for fire damage. Fire damage and money. Oh, we lost some. I also feel like them living or dying is not as impactful for a lot of the run. Because, they just respawn over time, so you just, like, sit in the back till they're up. I want there to be, like, lifesteal and healing mechanics for them. There's some healing, but it's relatively minor, I feel. But I like how they scream murder and stuff. Oops. I thought that was actually it. There's a whole nother castle over here. Now we should be able to beat this world's boss. I like the The next world, I really like the boss fight song. The actual world song is okay. And then I only made it to the last world once, so I actually don't really remember what the, or I think it's the last world. I've only made it there once, so I'm not actually sure. Spicy guts. That's me after eating. I love spicy food. We don't actually need that. Everyone's healthy. Okay, let's do this boss. This boss is kind of a DPS check. Other bosses you can kind of just brute force and dodge their stuff long enough to kill them. But this boss slowly moves forward till you're trapped against the door, and you can't get over him. So if you haven't killed him by that time, it becomes really difficult to dodge the attacks. I think we have enough damage. I should have blocked there. Sorry, boys. Oh no! Wait, what's jump? Did I mess it up? Oh, I pressed the wrong button to start. You were supposed to jump to dodge that attack. Instead, my boys ate a water laser to the face. Sorry, boys. What have I joined? This is de-stressing after Dota with Ratatan. It's like I'm gonna call it a rhythm game, but as you can see, the rhythm is relatively straightforward. You essentially command they're called Kobuns. It's these little boys. The boys, Wraith King roleplay here. And you pick up like upgrades throughout the run through the worlds to try to beat different bosses and stuff. And then in between runs, you can upgrade them and get various upgrades at the base. It's probably not for everyone, but I find this game to be such a vibe. It's very chill. The songs are so like happy and upbeat, you know? They're weird too. They're like weird upbeat. That's why it's nice after Dota. Yeah, we were doing Dota earlier. Monday we'll be back to Dota. I think we might actually do some replay analyses on Monday. I don't know if it'll be the whole stream, but Monday we'll do some replay analyses. Maybe more Ratatan at the end. But I feel like this patch is pretty minor. It's not like we have to go out of our way to discover new stuff. It's pretty, you know, slight buff, slight nerf. I don't expect some crazy, oh, Helm of the Dominator, you know, pop up like last patch, even though that one was relatively small nerf. Because I don't even know what that'd be. Everyone starts building Dagon, maybe? That would be pretty funny, actually. Would it be a good time? I don't know. Be a funny time. Everyone just rushes Dagon. That's an item that could use some buffs. See, look, a free boy over there. That's why we don't always... Once you get close to the max, I don't think you actually need to go out of your way to pick him up as a reward option. Oops. If you get the, like, the perfect, you restore a little bit more mana. And depending on your character, you might also do more damage a little bit. Let's do health. Where'd we get an Elden Ring before your break? We made it to the DLC. I actually have not gone back to do it. I'm not sure if/when I will. I know I'll do it eventually. I don't know if it'll be on stream. I don't know how far into the DLC we were when the patch came out, so we started getting back into Dota, and then all the casting and everything, so we just never got back to it. But beat just about everything in the base game, as far as I know. I'm sure there's, you know, there's a bunch of dungeons I skipped over and all that, but in terms of the actual story, we beat it. Just the little parry dagger build. That was the way. I had a blast with that. That was actually fun. Probably will go back to the DLC just so we can parry even more. Or Tofufu, you just gotta keep gambling all your money at the fountains, and one of them will work. I'll get a bunch of weapons from that. The upgrades also help. As you collect, like, the donuts and the candies, some of the upgrades help out. Which, oh, maybe it was obvious to you. I did not realize. Where you upgrade with the candies and the donuts, or just the candies, actually, you can actually switch the upgrades to some other options. If you... It had arrows. I should have known that's what they signified, but I did not check for the longest time. So you can mix it up a little bit if you don't like some of the upgrades. Get these penguins. What are you? 300 tokens! A charm from the goddess that will guarantee the next... these are cards. Legendary. All right, I'll do it. I've not seen that, where it's 300. That's crazy. Can I do it again? Sometimes even though it doesn't light up, you can do it again. All right, let's go to the store. Okay, I do want a legendary fire. What do you got? Whoa, I've never seen 3 legendaries like this. What's actually the best here? Recover 5% every 2 seconds near burning enemies, when below 30 HP. Increase attack power by 100% based on how much... Okay, I think Spicy Guts is super good because my Kobuns are always super low. I push them to the limits. We just healed, so it doesn't look like it, but they are always at the edge of death. And now they will be doing near double damage, apparently. That's pretty sick. Okay, I actually could fight the enemy, because I need to collect enough materials from these worlds to build the new weapons. After this, I have to sort out dinner. I was eating leftovers today. And now those leftovers are done. I do need to care a little bit about dodging abilities now. Oops. I was focused too much on the icicle dodge. I think it's just this guy left. I'm frozen. You can't move while doing the chants. So if an attack comes at you, you're kind of screwed. Or you can stop chanting and then move. You know, that's also an option, but in my head, I was deciding between attacking and guarding, and then I did nothing. This one's taking a while. He keeps moving around. What is he doing? He was charging up. I almost walked straight into that. Don't miss. Hit him. Get him. Get him! Oh, we got a weapon. Nice. It was worth it! I have 350. That's not too bad. Forgot these were enemies. Oh, that was really bad. I wasn't even reading chat when I messed that up. Get him! Another weapon. Aw, little rabbits. Wow, we got a lot of weapons. One traveling tornado appears when using wind elemental force. I don't think I've ever seen this. I'll take it, even though I have no wind powers. I don't even know if we'll see that tornado that we just got. Oh, they all died. Oh my god, they're chucking a lot of shit over here. messed that up. Everyone's dying. This hill is a death sentence. Everyone dies when they cross it over it. We must break their stronghold. Second one. Everyone's dying. We're at 6. Rush it. Go. Oh, shit. All right. Regret. I died. I have one upgrade that revives you once. I didn't think we would take 350 damage from a single shot. But I guess that was a very slow cannonball. Game is like, if you can't dodge this, you should die. Uh-oh. I made my life a lot harder now. No extra life. Oh, no fountain here. Let's go with this. Alright, let's see if we can beat this boss. This boss is kind of hard. Still need more upgrades. We beat it once when playing co-op. But you can actually play on different difficulties, which I didn't realize. So I think I got kind of carried by my fiance, who was on an easier difficulty, so the attacks do less to her. Which is kind of a weird mechanic for the game to have in co-op. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna focus and try really hard. I think if I get hit one more time, we're done. Ooh, I was not looking. Good thing we shielded. We at least took reduced damage. I was trying to prioritize dodging the icicles there, which is probably the right call. As long as we are alive, we will eventually win. Which I only have not a lot of health now. Ah, shit, I'm so bad. Wait, I'm up again? What in the world? I thought I only had one life. Or one extra life. I won't complain, we'll take it. Okay. sweating. Oh, I don't have enough mana. I didn't realize. No wonder why they weren't doing anything. Shit! I didn't realize that was... I thought he was casting a different ability. Damn. So close. Well, we did get a lot of weapons at least. How many? Look how many epics we got. I have... This is better. More damage. Okay, we'll give him the damage. And then looks like these guys don't have anything new. Yeah, unfortunate. I really wanted to... I want to beat this game, but we'll have to do more upgrades. We got a lot of weapons to do the upgrades for. Hephaestus is sitting on both my hands. What are you doing there, bud? Okay. We'll call it here for today. This is a nice way to end after the... We had a 4-loss streak, which I'm not that bothered by, but it's always a little... You say you're not bothered by, but inside there's like a little bit. So this is a good way to end and have a chill time. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. We'll be back on Monday. We'll do a... I think it'll be a replay analysis stream. As we were talking about it, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. We'll do it on Monday and Wednesday next week. I think it'll be fun. So, till then, everyone, have a good weekend. Go play Ratatan if you want. If it fits, I don't know. I don't know how many Dota players will overlap with it, but it's so chill. Tofufu and I are there. It's a good time. All right, bye everybody. I'll see you later.